What's up everyone? Welcome back to another video. My name is Evan Olbricht. I'm a professional sports photographer, and today I'm going to be giving you 5 tips on how to land your first sports photography client. So the first tip that I have is build a strong portfolio. So I recently made a video about this, actually just posted today, the day that I'm filming this, and this will post probably a week after that. But yeah, this is a super good tip for you, and that's a great video to watch, just kind of building it and some tips for that. But overall, what do you want in your portfolio? You want something that sticks out, something that shows kind of your strategy behind what you're doing, something that shows you know how they're gonna market stuff, and shows that your value of what you're shooting. So you want companies to know that, hey, like I'm shooting more than just a photo, I'm shooting this piece to go on this billboard, I'm shooting it for this specific thing, and I want that to do very well for that thing. So maybe I'm just shooting it for social media, maybe I have a big commercial project where it's going in a magazine. So you want to kind of know these things and what they're looking for these photos. So first off, get kind of inspiration from other people, look at what they're doing, look at what's working within big companies in that industry, and don't copy them, but just get inspiration from them, try those same techniques, and then add your own style to that. And that's what I've done, and that's been super helpful for me, especially within industries that I haven't really shot before. Like I just started shooting golf, shot a recent PGA event. I hadn't really shot golf before, so being able to look at other portfolios, look at what the PGA is posting, the Korn Ferry Tour is posting, all this stuff within the PGA. That will help you determine what to look for when you're shooting those photos. It'll really help you just get the eye for the right photos, try new techniques, have fun with it. And overall, with the portfolio, you just want to make your best work stand out and a diverse amount of photos and a diverse setting for those photos as well to show the clients and everyone that you're working with what you're able to do and not just kind of the same shots that you're doing over and over again. And the second thing that you want to do is create a professional looking website. And obviously this goes off of building a strong portfolio, but overall with the portfolio, you want a nice home landing page that just showcases your best work in a cool design, maybe have a slogan like I do, which kind of just represents what I'm trying to do with my work. I also have a print page, I have an about me, a contact page, and all of these just make it easier for clients to get to know me, easier for them to contact me. Maybe if people just want to buy some of my prints, they could do that as well. But basically just have everything in a nice, compact, easy design, something that works well and also looks good, kind of your style as well, implemented into your website, really helps other people to be able to see what you're capable of in the work that you do and how that works in other settings as well. And that's really helped me as well. I made a website a couple years ago, and I actually recently made this new one. And since I made this, I've actually had people reach out that now I do website work for. 2 people that I do website work for kind of all the time, and then I've had other people reach out as well, where I've helped them building websites, gathering content, building portfolios, kind of reaching out, contacting people, or even just changing out information. Just being able to showcase that work can really help you get clients that maybe you didn't think you could get, or just help you kind of just show how professional you are gaining other clients as well. The third thing is networking within the sports community. So I'm actually gonna make a video on this after about just networking with other photographers, which is super important. So check that out after this video. But basically, networking with people is not as hard as people think. Nowadays with social media, you can just reach out to people. I've done that so many times, and I've had a couple projects within college where I've reached out to big professional sports photographers or just commercial photographers, and it's been awesome. People have worked with like Red Bull, WSL, World Surf League, PGA, Patagonia, stuff like that. Reaching out to these people, just send them a DM, send them an email. They all have websites. It is super easy to contact them, and most of the time they'll get back to you. I think I messaged 4 photographers. 3 of them got back to me within a day, and I met with all 3 of them on Zoom or phone call. And then one of them got back to me later, and I met on phone call with him as well. And it's just so important getting that kind of insider scoop from people who've actually done this for a couple years. And they've all been super nice, kind of giving me tips on what to do. And this is super important because maybe if they need help on a shoot or something like that, they can even ask you, hey, like I met this guy, he's a great photographer, I looked at his portfolio, I've seen his YouTube channel, he makes great content. Maybe they'll actually reach out to you about helping them with that shoot. and stuff like that. Maybe not even just being able to talk to them about that stuff, but having that one-on-one connection, knowing who they are is super important to, first off, gaining new clients and also asking them for help on how to get new clients as well. And kind of just using those two together, maybe asking them, hey, do you need help on a shoot? Can I help you on anything for free? Kind of just getting in with those clients and kind of helping him as like an assistant. And then also just asking him, hey, do you know of any clients that need help? Do you have any clients that you've worked with that you think I would work well with? And stuff like that, just asking him questions to see what would work well is super important. And most of the time they're super helpful. Obviously they're not just gonna give you their clients because they need those clients, but obviously if they need help with a client or if they know a client that maybe they're not working with that needs help, maybe they're gonna refer you to them as well and kind of give you that insider access, which is so important to any networking within photography and overall business. All right, the fourth thing I want to talk about is volunteering for sports events. So if you're not getting paid for events yet, volunteer for stuff. This is how I kind of got a bunch of gigs that I've done, is just asking people, hey, do you need help shooting this? Do you want more photos? I'll totally do this for free. I'm just trying to build my portfolio. I've gotten in with big companies doing this. That's how I got in with the PGA, which was huge for me. The Ascendant was awesome. And doing stuff like that, just asking people, hey, I just want to help you. Most of the time, they're not going to say no unless there's like specific like licensing stuff with the photos that you take at that certain event. But I mean, just getting that networking with those people, maybe like the head of the tournaments, head of some events that you do, is just so important. And usually once you get into events like that, they keep hiring you back for the same event, because usually it's the same director of the event. So being able to do that is so important. Build your portfolio, and then you can kind of go from there and show, hey, maybe I want to go into this bigger platform, or maybe there's one like next weekend and it's kind of the same realm of things. You can send your portfolio, maybe ask your boss that used you, hey, can you refer me to that other thing as well? I would love to shoot that as well. And most of the time they're gonna say yes. These people are trying to help you in business, and they're also trying to make friends. So them referring you could help them as well. So basically just making it easier for yourself to network with people by just building up this networking group, by just having a lot of people, talking to a lot of people, and taking photos for a lot of people is really the best way to do that. All right, and the fifth thing, and a pretty big thing nowadays, is utilize social media. So I know social media is not meant for photographers anymore. It's all video content, Reels, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, all that stuff. But just being able to kind of rebrand your content, reutilize your content, maybe for videos, and then just showcasing your best work as a photographer, tagging people, and really, like, social media nowadays is best used for just networking with people. Reach out to people on there, DM them. Also on Facebook, there's these groups which I've used. Just go into these like different groups, sport photography groups, commercial photography groups. Hey, do you need help on a shoot? Hey, does anyone need help photographing this? I need to build my portfolio. Would anyone be down to shoot this? Stuff like that. People will like want to help you, and then also you might be helping other people. Maybe be like, hey, I'm looking to photograph this for a commercial client, this car or something. And then maybe someone reaches out, hey, I'm actually looking for a photographer right now. This is awesome. So by doing that, you're helping yourself and you're helping other people, which just makes it easier for you because they're happy that you actually reached out into that group because it makes it easier for them to use you. So just kind of using social media for different things nowadays, looking up what is the best groups to do for this, what are different things I could do, like people to DM, look up people in your area, and stuff like that. Makes it so easy, and it's really invaluable when it comes to networking as a photographer. So yeah, that's really all I have for you today. Thanks for watching. I hope this really helped, and I hope you land your first sports photography client through this video. Let me know down below which tip was the most important to you and which one you think is actually gonna work. But really, I think that all these 5 tips really will work if you put your heart and mind to them and really put time to use these and kind of fall in love with the process of getting these clients is really how you can be successful in photography, which is really just a business, and you need clients to be successful within that. So thanks for watching. See you next video.